1st and 10. Here's Brady. And complete on the right side to Bennett. We talked about Bennett last week when he had 109 yards. Back-to-back great games. Tom Brady and he hooked up for 3 touchdown receptions.
What a great
gap filler Martellus Bennett is until they get Rob Gronkowski back at full speed. Because I know Gronk's playing, but he's not quite himself yet. But Martellus Bennett is a Pro Bowl tight end. And Tom Brady had no problem throwing the ball to him downfield.
Brady now on 1st down. And his pass incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And that'll bring up 2nd down. As the offensive starters pop up on your screen, Charles, let me ask you, Chris Hogan, what does he bring to this offense?
A guy that you look at and really don't circle in your game plan. There's other guys that you look at. Then you realize this guy can do damage. Finds his way open on almost every snap.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Damarius Randall's a versatile player. Played both safety and cornerback in college. They're using those same skills in the NFL.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Brady going to throw. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the Patriots. 35 yards.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the 1st down, and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way down.
Yeah, I think your wife was
confidence
pregnant
in the
with him when we
receivers to go up
first
and make a
started
play,
playing Madden.
even with defenders around them.
Summer 2010.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is
met
at
2010.
and he goes down
Summer
right
2010.
there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge
I'm talking about
man?
the little baby.
Not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Damarius Randall. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
You left that one low.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This is taking about 7 yards deep.
Those got superpowers.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage
on that
throws
pick, though, I did get
to
in
let
front
him
of
get
them.
settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. Brady gives now to Blunt. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
Again, here's Blunt, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Here's the battering ram Blunt. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. Blunt, the lone running back. He's going to get the football. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Blunt. And a cut to the left sideline. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
The throw left side complete to Hogan. So the connection there with Hogan, who enjoyed a great week 5 with Brady under 14 yards, and kind of what we expected with Brady back, spreading the ball around.
And it doesn't matter who you are. If you carry out your assignments and you're the open guy, Tom Brady's going to give you the ball and give you a chance to be a big-time player. And how about Chris Hogan? Went to school on a lacrosse scholarship at Penn State before ending up at Monmouth for 1 season of football, and now he's in the NFL and doing his thing.
Now Blunt. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Julius Peppers. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And this seemingly endless drive continues. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Wow. I thought he got feet down.
He tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
And tapped in. Parlance could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
They need to add that where
I'll
we
take
can.
your word for it, my man.
We can look at the replays.
So on 4th down, Brady will yield to Gostkowski for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they are on the board,
That's
but
what it
still
looked
trailing.
like.
It's 7-3. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
It's kind of like a golfer
doesn't really
that
give
picks
you
up
the
his
benefit
tee
of the
after a
doubt
nice drive
ever on
without
those
even
replays.
watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. This
I
will
don't
be
think I've
taken
ever
to the
won a
back of the
challenge.
end zone. And no run back here. This will be a
So it's kinda
touchback,
like
and it
no
comes
point
out to the
even having it.
25-yard line.
This is the first time I got the ball.
They begin the drive with Lacey. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
2nd down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah.
And he is going to lose yardage
Good
here.
luck.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. Throwing is Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
Now Rodgers. And some space here. And he slides to avoid the hit. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
It's caught here by Adams. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st down, Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards there on the pickup. And that leads to a Green Bay first.
Wish Rodgers could actually throw passes like that. Or like.
Back to the ground, it's Lacey. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time. And that last run, they just cut right through them.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked up.
That was crazy.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
And there's a lot of juggling that goes on in this game.
And after the field goal last time,
I heard the ball bounce like 5 times before he picked that off.
Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And they're going to speed things up here.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing. And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sam Shields. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but
there he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers.
Oh, he's after a turnover somehow.
60 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds Malcolm Mitchell here. And he's brought down after a good gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And right side caught Hogan. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Really good job by the offense there. Every second counts right now. So for them to get out of bounds and save some time, that's a nice move.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Brady now on 1st down. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On the counter, here's Lacey. Room here to run. Eddie Lacy, see you later. Touchdown, Packers. Eddie Lacy, 58 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. You know, each week you and I have gone around, discussed a different division. The NFC West, that's pretty intriguing right now, isn't it?
Well, when the season began, I think most of us thought it was a two-way race. Arizona and Seattle. And really no one else was mentioned. Now, I think it's a three-way race. Obviously, Los Angeles, not too great on offense thus far, but their defense keeps them in and has them win a lot of games. Remember, they've already beaten Arizona and Seattle.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, we've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Flush to his right. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
Well, there it is. Brady connecting with Gronk, but at this stage of the game, this is kind of late for them. I'm used to this happening right out of the gate.
Yeah, and we were thinking we would see this per usual. First quarter, definitely second quarter, but not the case.
And their offense, not moving the ball like they normally do. They're losing the game. Those two need to get together and fast. All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they worked on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season. They got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Open man left side is Gronkowski.
And I can't get any
It's
pressure
an
on
8-yard
Brady.
pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got time in the pocket. That is caught right at the 10-yard
on that
line.
one.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Danny Amendola, 32 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. He's got it. They're back within a score. It's 8, 21-13. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On the ground, this is Lacey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 11 on the gain there. And the Packers are going to have a first down. They'll come out in the pistol. They stay on the ground on first down with Lacey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And Nelson's got it here right side. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I
Yeah,
both know this guy's a pure
sure
athlete.
you
He
had
can get
that one.
outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And a couple of big boys up front defensively, and in that 4-3, those D tackles so vital.
Extremely vital. I love how you describe that, because if they control things up front, often it's over the guard. Sometimes they slide and make it over the center. It's really hard to get a play started then, because a lot of teams want to start inside out running the football. But against a good 4-3, you may not find any space. And on that play, there was 0 space. No gain.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. One back is Lacey. And they'll give it to him here. And some room to roam now. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Mea culpa time for me. When Eddie Lacy came out of college, I thought he'd be a good player, but I didn't know he'd have this kind of an impact on the game. As he goes, so goes his offense, and they're winning the game as a result.
I was going to say, they're both going pretty well right now, thanks to Mr. Lacy. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited.
I don't know how you
can
can't stop
plan
that
for a
run.
running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part,
The
it's a little
base?
bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going. Want
Normally,
to continue to grind out the clock,
normally I can't
because
get around the
it's
corner
definitely in their
with
favor at
big
this
boy.
stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose
What?
yards. They take him down at the 26. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the slot man goes in motion left. Play clock winding down. And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll set up the screen to Lacey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Wow, he didn't even cut.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Supposed to break towards the sideline.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. They'll run it here with Blunt. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
That was awesome. I got acrobats on my team.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Yeah,
and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clay Matthews in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Play there for New England. 49 yards.
You don't have to win the 40-yard dash to still have good mobility. How about him getting outside of the pocket, throwing on the run, and picking up a first down?
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
For being as slow as they are, if you look at their ratings, they're pretty fast. Their receivers, like they run faster.
So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, but you're connecting with them no problem at all. I get tired easy, I see that.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. LeGarrette Blunt was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass.
Yeah, but I'm throwing it to people who can catch the ball.
And not catching backs.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Nick Perry with a pick. And
that was a user.
as his guys will get the football back. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. On 2nd down, Lacey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way down to the
Yeah, I'll take it. I never run on you like that.
44 yards.
160
Charles,
yards.
I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your own turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Man, you hate the Packers. You think if I played on the road it wouldn't happen?
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter.
I just know this team really well.
The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
I think maybe I could. I didn't really, seemed like I didn't have the ball a long time. Let's see, what's the time of possession? Yeah. Added 10 minutes to your 14. Yeah, better, more first downs than me. I guess. Oh. Ouch. I'll pick someone. See what happens. Alright. I saw it. Oh. Were you in cover 3 that defense? Man. Which one's that one? Where's that? What quarter was that? Or 13. Yeah, that's gay. They just need to... Wait. Or 13 in the second quarter? Okay. Yeah, this was gay. Wow, you laid into me. Boom. Which one? I don't. Second play on third quarter. Okay. Okay. Yeah, last play. Let's see. What are you talking about here? Oh, yeah. Michael Gordy. Yeah, that was a horrible throw, too. Michael Cardi. Michael Trippy. Alright, I'll pick someone else other than the Whackers. Alright. You wanna be the Packers? You think you can handle the Packers? I guess with Randall making all those catches. I'll take it. Gonna pick the Packers playbook here. Man, that's my problem with these teams. I don't know the playbook. color uniforms you got? I'm going all black. You see that video I sent you? Fucking retards. Like, it's kind of funny.
Look at this, guys. Look at this. Unbelievable.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers. And with that, we'll send you up to the North Shore of Pittsburgh at Heinz Field by the Three Rivers as we headed over to our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I like Ben Roethlisberger.
On first down, Ryan. It's caught, left side, Tammy. And it coughed it up. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now Ryan on second down. Looking deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Shift together here from the D-line. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw. And that's how you run the football and run it successfully. Big-time chunk of yardage picked up, but why? Offensive linemen won at the point of attack. Their leverage way better than the defenders. The low man wins when you're getting underneath and trying to move people. That's exactly what happened on that play. The offensive line moved the defensive front, created space, and the end result, a fantastic run.
And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. See if they stay on the ground for second down. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Adrian Claymore. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Hey, I don't know if I can
Incomplete.
kicker or not.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
Other than nothing.
So they get the ball first here in front of the home crowd under the lights, and they get 3 points out of it.
And there's something about a night game, isn't there? A little extra snap, a little extra crisp in the air. What a terrific way to get things started. A little extra excitement, a little extra dazzle for the home crowd.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 on the pickup there. And it'll give the Falcons a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
On second down, Ryan.
Oh.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Here's the offense, and we talk about the tight end, Jacob Tammett.
A lot of people thought of him as simply a safety valve receiver. He can be a primary receiver. Jacob Tammett shows better athleticism than what people expect.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
That happened to me last night. The ball's right on the line. It wouldn't give me the first down. Yeah. Yeah. I saw it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And that's caught by Tammett. Give him 3 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. Boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play.
And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. On second down, here's Ryan. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Call it a gain of 13 yards. yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. So still in search of the first down after that last completion.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got Sanu. Touchdown, Falcons. Mohamed Sanu, 44 yards. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Lift the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
I need to learn some nano blitzes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
You just put in the fumble code.
In today's game are so good
and
so
well, I'm
skilled
put in the touchdown
and hit
code.
distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
Right stick
we
click,
can't
left
do
stick
that.
click.
That's a long field
Circle
goal
rotation.
that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good
Dynamite.
about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever
Strip it
you
like
want
an
on
orange.
offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and
like
you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
Derek Shelby takes him down.
I remember one of the
As a
funniest
defensive
things
end, getting off the
ever
ball quickly,
is
swarming
when
the
Ryan
football,
Grant was
making
playing
a
for the
tackle. That's what we
Packers
saw
running
right
back.
there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And,
And,
really, a lot of the time they have to throttle back a
that
little
dude
bit
got
in the run
tackled,
game
his
because
hands came
you
down,
know those
his ass
defensive
cheeks
ends, they're
was
like in a
hanging out.
sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now Roethlisberger, and able to find Green. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes...
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Told you, put in the touchdown code for Brown.
Antonio Brown, 43 yards.
That's
And
the
the
first time I
Steelers have
looked
once
at him.
again taken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Boswell now
that's
kicking
speed.
away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
He was zoner, man.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Again on 2nd and 10. It's wrong. And he can't escape the pressure.
Man, I wasn't even looking. I was texting my wife.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
The Steelers insert their nickel
Thanks,
defense
man.
on 3rd down.
Think I'm
Yeah,
good?
they add a DB. Third and long. It's Ryan.
Yeah.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away.
Did it freeze up on you too?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one.
No!
Come back and get them the next time.
Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And that takes us from second to third down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver.
Yeah, I even haven't been there when I'm making love to my wife. That's part of the deal with it. The old discs.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On third down, Roethlisberger over the middle here to Brown. And he's able to pick up the first.
You know, one thing I want to do, I got to find all my old mans because I've never thrown them away. I've held them on. I've held on to them. I want to make like a collage of every single man every year. I've had every single one.
We just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
I even had Mike Dixon's football.
And it'll be second down. 2 minutes
back in
remain
the
here
second
in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this.
In Ditka's football, like I didn't even understand the game yet, but they had an option when you're on offense, you could pause it, freeze it, and then pick what receiver you wanted to throw it to.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it's a second down. On second down, it's Bell. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
See Brown in the slot.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
I trick you.
Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keeps
man, what's up with this fucking leg?
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
They have it to where I'll probably go for it next time I have to hit a field goal.
He'll take it back to about the
I like
19-yard
kicking
line.
field goals.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
I love kicking
And what do you
field
think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time.
They
to
come in
try
hit
something.
like at the end of the
You're thinking
game.
about jump-starting your team,
That could be
right?
the
You just
difference
mentioned
between
they're
winning and
down. You're
losing.
trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Man,
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Hey,
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
That sounds like one of my farts.
Fresh set of downs here. Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
Drop it.
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 13 yards there on the pickup, and that leads to an Atlanta first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
You kind of lost your momentum over
And on second and
since
10
you
now.
forgot to call a timeout.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Second and 10, it's Ryan again. Now he'll let it go deep left side. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. To throw is Ryan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
Onside kick, start the half, you're only down by 2 scores.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Bell, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Brandon, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. But I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
Roethlisberger will throw. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning.
I got to go for it.
Immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The offense staying out. They're going to go on
I'd kick the
4th and 2.
field goal if the thing wasn't lagging so bad.
4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. He sets to got his man. It's caught.
What the hell happened to your cornerback?
Did
you switch to him?
His second touchdown of the night.
Yeah.
And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. Still on his feet. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee. As they'll start at the 21-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
Harrison.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Ryan. He's going to sling, and that's caught inside the 35. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 47 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now Ryan on second down. And his throw here is incomplete. They were looking that time to get it to Justin Hardy. Third down here.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. On third down, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and have that what he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense
you
today,
didn't put the code in,
right? Think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
On second down, here's Ryan. That's caught at the 2. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it third and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Arthur Moats from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
I can't. I'm not. Me neither. Leg, man. It's like you said, they need to fix this shit.
Second down following the run. Again, it's Bell. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Third down now following the run. One receiver left, three to the right. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
This is fielded at the 27th. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And
you're right.
Football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together.
Maybe he's like Devin Hester and retarded.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. The left side completion to Jones. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Quarterback and receiver on the same page, and they beat the man coverage.
Sometimes you get too aggressive as a defense. You go into man coverage. That means you've got to win at the line of scrimmage yourself. On that play, the offense did.
Back now in Pittsburgh.
It's
the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now Ryan. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
So if you get hit right around the time you throw it, it throws a bad pass.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
That's bold sprint.
So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here.
He hooked up with Aaron Rodgers last week.
Ryan will throw again. He's got time. This is brought in by Hardy. And he's brought down after a good game.
So bad.
They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. And now they're in the hurry-up. So he makes the grab and the change move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that 1st down pass.
Drops it off for
out of bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Ryan. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Arthur Moats in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. Now a battle for the football.
Are you serious?
It's a touchdown. Julio Jones. High in the air to bring it in. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
And partner, is there anything
Julio.
Julio Jones can't do on the football field?
Julio,
One-handed,
so it's all good.
hauls it in,
Now you
just
got to score
snatches it out of
two
the
scores
air.
now.
He's absolutely impressive and amazing at times.
That was a great one-handed catch. I probably wouldn't want him trying a 50-yard field goal, though. But everything else, I think you're right.
Only thing? Right now, I'm
Me
not
neither.
so sure he couldn't kick it through there. But
I haven't
he goes
either.
up and catches the
Why do you
ball,
think I went
his
for it on fourth?
quarterback, extremely happy to have him on his squad.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
Oh.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they
That
needed
looked
the
painful.
football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm
That's
still
because
waiting
I'm
to see
pulling
that
out my
number is
Ethernet cord.
empirical.
5 yards
As
left
soon
for
as you
the
kick it, I
offense.
pull it out
It's
for a
second
second.
down. Defense showing blitz.
I know, now you'll get disconnected for that.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Oh, there's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less. Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can hunker down and get it done.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh.
And they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a third down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On third down, Roethlisberger firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Roethlisberger looking to throw. Flushed out right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. There he goes left side.
Get him.
He's
You
at
can
the
get
40.
him.
The 20.
Hurry. Hurry.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you
Can't do
will.
that
As
right,
that play
do you?
backfires in a big way. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Second and 10 now. Ryan. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. And the defense will try and pin their ears back
I've
and
been
get
trying
pressure
to.
again here after
Usually,
the sack. It's third down.
when I play online and I use that like one of the guys will run
And
crazy.
he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Like, so it's like an automatic sack every time.
Today's NFL, these big guys are
So
featured
with you,
receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good
I haven't been able
matchups.
to do that.
And they had one, they were just unable to complete
Except for
the
that last
pass.
play.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
It's not just a
Possible run
whacker.
anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He'll get the football here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown.
That wasn't gay.
With a career-high 4-touchdown game. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding
Doesn't even
the
come
end
through his
zone.
body.
That's what it's all about.
No, it didn't. You're wearing your glasses.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
Man.
Down for a sack. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that
What's
they can
going
look
on
at
today,
film, don't you
Jimbo?
think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. They also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
I didn't get it. Want to run another? I have no help. No help that game. Yeah. Good coverage on that one. You just gotta be careful. It seems like I throw it as soon as you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Taking over the wrong guy.
The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
You do that a lot. Yeah. Okay. I gotta see you fall down again on that bomb. Oh damn, you'll get mad. You saw that one. 3 guys going after the ball, and I ended up throwing it over all of them with Antonio Brown for a touchdown. That's just Antonio. Dixon? This man switch. Dude. Okay. So all you did was switch to that guy and quit running. You like switch out him, he just doesn't even move. Do you want to play another? Do you want to try some 2K or? Oh, really? You want to play a friendly match in that? Or are you going to try working up your guy?